Because of double-digit inflation and rising prices at the grocery store, people are scrambling to figure out how to get food on the table at a reasonable price. And one of the options is to consider a meatless meal. One of my YouTube friends, Linda at the New Orleans Garden, and then also one of my friends, Mary at Mary's Nest, have talked about the possibility of meatless meals. And Linda challenged everyone to a Meatless Monday. Well, I have the perfect solution for a meatless meal, and it is the 15 bean soup. This bean soup is absolutely delicious. It is very filling, and it is also nutritious. And the good thing about this 15 bean soup, it is very easy to make. All you need is a bag of the Hearst 15 bean soup mix. It's just a collection of beans, 15 different beans that provide a variety of nutritional elements. You're going to need a can of petite diced tomatoes. Now, when you make the soup, you've got a couple of options. You can either make it with 8 cups of water, or you could make it with half water and half, say, chicken broth or vegetable broth for extra flavor. I'm going to use chicken broth that is homemade as the base, and then I'll add some water to that. It just gives it more nutrition and just more flavor. And I know what's in it since it's the chicken broth that I've made myself for just pennies on the dollar. You'll also need a teaspoon of chili powder, and I like to add a couple of dashes of red pepper flakes. Now, just a couple of dashes because I don't want to make it hot. I don't want it real spicy. In addition, I'll put in a dollop or 2 of Heinz chili sauce. Now, chili sauce adds much flavor, but none of the heat. So you can't go wrong with a little bit of chili sauce. You'll need 1 onion chopped roughly, and I always like to add a carrot to my beans. Why? Because carrots add a natural sweetness, and it's just a little bit extra nutrition. You need the juice of 1 lemon, and you'll also need a teaspoon of garlic, and I'm using the Spice World garlic that's already been minced and all that good stuff, and it's in a jar. Just a little easier. But you don't have to do it that way. You can use 1 or 2 whole cloves of garlic and mince and chop your own. You can leave the carrot out if you like, but I encourage you to put the carrot in because it really adds such nice flavor. So, let's get it started. This video is brought to you by Apron Diva. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com. bean soup turned out absolutely delicious, and it is so nutritious. Now here's the thing, you can totally do it completely as a meatless meal option. However, if you didn't want it to be completely meatless, you wanted to give it a little bit of flavor, just a hint of meat, you could add a ham bone. Just put the ham bone in the soup and just let it simmer once the soup is almost done, and that'll just add a little bit of that meaty flavor that your family may be looking for. And then take the bone out, and your soup is nicely flavored and you're good to go. And your family won't miss the meat because of course they've got that meaty flavor. So that's an option as well. It's just a way of reducing your expenditures in the meat department and on your grocery budget. And I purposefully wore my thankful apron today because I am reminded that I am thankful every time I'm able to put a meal on the table. And actually, when we first got these thankful aprons in, we were getting them in for Thanksgiving. But a couple of my viewers said, you know, some people are thankful all year round. And that is so true. We've got to be thankful all year round for every meal that's on the table, for every roof that's over our head, for everything that we were able to do for our family. So I did get in a new stock of these thankful aprons, and I will link them in the description box. Click here to check out my mac and cheese recipes, and click here for more budget-friendly meal options, and I'll see you over there. I must admit I'm flexing just a little bit now. I reorganized my spice cabinet a few weeks ago using some life-changing kitchen advice from Kay the Organized Soprano, and it is still working. My pantry is still looking absolutely amazing. With both of us going in and out, it's still working. So I just wanted to share.